Do you have any hidden talents? I do. I actually paint. I've done art all of my life, but painting is by far my favorite. I did it a bunch back in high school, and one of my paintings actually ended up in a museum for a couple days, which was pretty cool. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I would definitely choose my grandma's homemade pierogi and Polish sausage. It's my absolute favorite meal, and I love her cooking, so definitely that one. What advice would you give to your past self? I would definitely tell her, it's very cliche, but to just continue being yourself and that it won't be this hard for this long, that there will be people out there in your future who will love you and accept you just for who you are. Yeah, just don't be afraid to be awkward or weird. It's totally okay and normal at that age, so you're doing just fine. What are your favorite movies of all time? My favorite movies are Pride and Prejudice, of course, always on top. And I really enjoy the Star Wars series. I grew up on them and I'm a kind of big nerd, so I enjoy them a lot. What is something most people who follow you don't know about you? I think it's a little simple, but I think a lot of people don't realize that I'm in college and that I'm majoring in creative writing. I think people don't realize I'm in college because I have a baby face and people tend to think I'm younger than I actually am. And I think a lot of people don't think I'd major in creative writing because so much of my online persona is my acting, but a lot of it also comes from my storytelling, and I love to do storytelling and making creative little pieces through poetry or short fiction. What is your favorite birthday memory? My favorite birthday memory is when two of my closest friends, Sawyer and my best friend Bree, flew down for my 20th birthday here in LA. All of my LA friends got to meet them, and it was such a fun night. We ended up just staying up and tossing a balloon around in a circle, and it was so simple, but it's one of my favorite memories of all time. What's your favorite video that you've ever posted? This is so hard. I don't think I have a favorite video in particular, but I think my favorite series is definitely my Welcome to the Internet series. It's definitely one of my series that it extremely grew my account, and I'm so thankful for it. And I'm also thankful for Bo Burnham and his Inside. It created so much inspiration for so many videos and just caused my creative juices to flow. So definitely Welcome to the Internet. It was very fun creating those characters. What's your goal for where you'll be 3 years from today? My goal in 3 years is to be living here with my best friend Bree, and hopefully I'll have started my modeling and acting career, official acting career. Yeah, that's really the hopes. That's where I'm hoping to go. When did you first go viral? This is hard. I don't know the exact date, but I think I first went viral in fall of 2019, and it was to a audio of Scotty Doesn't Know, and it got around, I want to say 200,000 likes, which was a lot back in 2019. If you got 200,000 likes, you were getting somewhere. But I think it was that was my first viral video. Who were the first creators you followed on social media? I don't know if I remember exactly. I do know that Kian and JC were definitely up there because I watched O2L, and them specifically, I still watch them to this day. They're so funny. And I also watched Twains, or Issa. I was a huge fan of him back in the day. I actually had a little fan account, and I got to meet him too, which was so crazy. Yeah, so definitely them. Do you see social media as your long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? Although I love creating content on social media, I think it would also be so sick to be a part-time model, part-time actor, or actress. I think that's always been a huge goal of mine since I was a little girl. It was just never something that I thought I could achieve. And so if we're talking dream career, that's definitely what it is. But if it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be too mad. If you had to describe yourself in 4 words, what would they be? I think definitely creative. I take a lot of pride in my creative side. Loyal. Once you got me as a friend, most definitely have me for life. I love my friends so much, and I will stick by them. I would also say almost workaholic. I am quite married to my job. I love getting stuff done, and I always have another goal to accomplish, so definitely workaholic. And I think the last one is probably kind. I think it's really important to be kind and caring to everyone, so I try my best to do that. What is your favorite holiday? I think this is going to come as a surprise to a lot of people, but my favorite holiday is actually St. Patrick's Day. I'm in 8th Irish, my family's Irish, and we've always celebrated St. Patrick's Day, whether that's, you know, me going out to dinner with my mom or making homemade soda bread at home with my family. We always find some way to celebrate, which is really, really awesome. Who are your role models? My role models, I think my number one role model will always be my sister. She's just always paved the way for me, and I've always just looked up to her as a child. I love her so much, and I think she knows. Acting wise, my role models are probably Johnny Depp. Just his facial expressions are absolutely extraordinary. Like I've watched him since I was a kid through all of his movies, and I was just so fascinated with how he could do so much stuff with his face, and being able to do like dramatic acting but also being more serious with it, I think is absolutely amazing. Also, special shout out to Keira Knightley and Scarlett Johansson. I used to practice their facial expressions in my mirror after I would watch their movies, just trying to get them down. Thank you, Famous Birthdays, for having me. My name is Ella Rene, and you can follow me on TikTok at ella.rene, R-E-N-E. Same Instagram handle as Ella Rene. I also have a YouTube. I don't post as much, but I hope to in the future, which is Ella Rene. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. Again, huge thank you for having me, and thank you for watching. Bye.